Hello again. Sorry we're late. Diane talking as usual. She wouldn't stop. So everybody's disrupting everything tonight. Tonight, we're coming to you live and in 3D. Get your glasses on. Show is being televised in 3D. So if you don't have the glasses, you can run down to your nearest Arby's or something, and they probably have them. So, or go to the dollar store. They got them. Anyways, tonight the main focus is Saturday. Saturday is our spring fling. Everybody's got to be there. Not just you or you. Everybody. Bring your friends. We're going to get a weather report right now.
It's going to be gorgeous.
So, for Saturday, they're saying between 63 degrees and 93 degrees. So, there's going to be a 30-degree difference. By noon, it's going to be 84 degrees at sunny, balmy La Woods at Foster and Cicero. Make sure you come out there. Get there at noon. Come for the food. Stay for Oscar. Oscar loves seeing people. Wave again, Oscar. There he is. Oscar's waving. Okay, so if you want to call us tonight, you can call us at 312-738-1060. I'm expecting Mr. Harper, our state legislative coordinator, to call in. Also, you can text us at 708-280-6053. Or let me give you Oscar's phone number too. Just call Oscar anytime you want. Dan, talk for a minute. Let me get Oscar's number up here.
We know Oscar. He's Mr. Gadfly. He's just the life of the party.
Oscar's number is 773-593-6107. Give him a call right now. You know what? Call and check and make sure you got the right number. Look, there we go. Watch.
Oscar Flores. We can do a little FaceTime with Oscar.
What? Oscar. There we go. Okay. Give Oscar a call. He's waiting for you. Yeah, you know what? If you can't read it, you must be blind. Okay, so tonight I did a bad thing. Not only did I ride the bike tonight, but I did something very wrong. And I'm not sorry, but the person in the state car that was next to me, what a dick. So, Harlem Avenue, when you come up to 290, if you're coming from the north, the traffic was backed up all the way to Madison. So picture this. From Madison to 290, nothing moving in the left lane. I went in the right lane. When you got past wherever the Thornton's gas station is, everything was clear. I go, you know what? I'll shoot up to the front. I put my turn signal on. There was an ambulance coming, so I waited. Waited an extra light because the Opticon hit and blah, blah, blah. Had to recycle everything. So I looked at the person in the state car. They were playing on the computer. They got an MDT in the state car that was there. It was a U plate, all kinds of antennas. It was a state car. So I put my turn signal on. I signaled over. I waved that I was going to make the turn. Tried to pull out in front of me as I was making the turn. Almost put me into a car that was making a right turn to get on the highway. Yes, I was wrong because of what I did, but really, what a dick. I would give that state license plate number out in the air, but I'm not that kind of a dick. But I do know who you are because I will find out whose car that was. And then we'll just call you out on another show. Or, who knows, maybe send it to your boss and let them know how you act around motorcycles. Okay, even if the motorcycle's in the wrong. I've had motorcycles cut me off. I don't go after them. I don't chase them. I don't flip a door open on them when they try to pass me on the left, trying to split a lane. Don't do it. You're better off sitting in your car, mind your own business. This person thought that guy ain't doing that. Not with me sitting over here. You're in a car that says state all over it, just by the license plate. So that's my rant about what I did wrong and what the state did wrong tonight. So that's it. See you next week. Let's go.
Well, there was one that I put up in some of the classrooms. I'm director of safety and ed, and I go into the schools.
You are?
Yeah, I do my best to do my best. And there was a video that I had, and I wanted to find it, and I have to go back on the internet because it's not listed. But there was a young guy, 18 years old, who decided that he didn't like the way a motorcyclist passed him on the road. So therefore, it was his right to run the guy off the road. Didn't kill him, but the guy had such an attitude after getting arrested, totally unrepentant for what he had done, and he almost, well, he could have killed somebody.
But I do admit I was wrong. I was in the wrong.
Everybody does something wrong, but it doesn't give somebody the right to flagellate you for doing something wrong, and you did signal, almost kind of like, hey, how many times have you been driving and somebody wants to make a right turn, and it's like, and you're in a position and they have to cut in, and you say, what the heck, go on.
They will wave over. Go, yeah, come on,
Go
get
on,
in.
come on. This, or like the zipper maneuver when you're coming in on traffic.
Zipper maneuver.
Different.
Freak.
See where
She's
his
a
mind
freak.
goes.
The zipper maneuver.
You're going on the highway.
wrong
You
with
got
you.
one. Nothing a little red wine couldn't cure. But these are we're sharing the road with people, and you don't always have to like what somebody else does. But it is nice when they acknowledge and they know that they've done something wrong. That's.
And I drive all day long.
Catch them a break.
I drive all day long, sometimes 100, 150 miles on my work truck in a day. People are flying past me. I'm doing 65 on 294 going south. People are flying past me like I'm not even moving. I'm like, where are you going? So when I get up to them, I wave and I always do one of those, hey, you got here too, Go fast. Everybody wants to go fast. Anyways, the spring fling, that's happening. There's the flyer for it. June 10th, 2017. Come party with us. Gates open at noon. It's at Foster and Cicero. We do have vendors. If you want to be a vendor, call Andy at what's Andy's phone number? 773-206-1956. Call him right now. I'm sure he's waiting for your call to ask him any kind of questions you like. Also tonight, why we're coming to you in 3D, is everybody seeing this? Look, 3D. Trying to grab your pizza while you're eating. You like that? Oscar's coming to get you too. Look at this, messed up the Oscar. Woo! So, you all be happy to know the benefit we did for Sam and Nikki last year, a year and a half ago. They've finally moved in their house. They're getting all their furniture now. Me, the wife, Oscar, Groot, we all went over, helped Sam and Nikki move a bunch of stuff in. Of course, I supervised. You're right. You're looking at me going, you helped. Yes, I helped. You gotta have a foreman. Right, Oscar? See, he shook his head. Yes, that means yes. So, you need a foreman. Right, Oscar? Yes, Oscar, yes. I supervised. The funniest part was people were walking by and they thought they were having a garage sale, and they're trying to buy everything that Sam and Nikki was trying to put back in their house. And they've got a lot of, oh, wait, little Chucky helped too. Big Chucky, you went out for pizza and didn't tell nobody. That was just wrong, brother. So, congratulations, Sam and Nikki. Glad you're getting your house back in order. It's nice. I went through it. You went through it too, Oscar. Very nice house. Congratulations. Sorry for the neighbor next door. You're going to be tearing a lot of stuff down, brother. Yeah, I think you built a little too much on their property, so that's a shame. What else do we have tonight, Diane?
State party?
State party. We do have a state party coming up. Let me pull up my state party here. Let me whip out the state party. Excuse me while I whip this out. Let's see.
Speaking of zipper maneuver.
Oh, yeah, zipper maneuver. Tell them who you are.
I'm Diane Shapiro. I am Director of Safety and Education, and I go into the schools and talk about sharing the road with motorcycles.
Do you really?
Yeah, and we'd really appreciate it if everybody out there in television land who knows of a school or some kind of a venue where we can bring the program, we can always drag some people in, learning how to share the road with motorcycles. You'd be surprised at how many people don't even, it's not taught typically in driver's education. Even in the education courses that they teach in the private driving schools about how to drive around motorcycles. And you'd think that that would be an important part of the course, because when you're on the road and you're driving, not only do you have to look out for red light cameras and speed cameras, but you have to look out for other vehicles. And it's shocking at how many people really don't look out for other vehicles.
I have a GPS that tells me when there's speed cameras and stuff like that.
Well,
Pretty
you know,
cool.
when you're a new driver, it's
New?
kind when you're a new driver, everything
I
is.
thought you said nude. Sorry.
Nude driver, yeah. The Lady Godiva drivers. Or whatever you call the men.
All right, I can't find this damn
Perverts
thing.
when you drive around naked.
Here's what I see. State party tickets. Blah, blah, blah. I don't see nothing else. Somebody get Ryan on the phone. Get the president of A.B.A.T.E. I may be the president of Chicago chapter, but Ryan Hubbard is the president of the state. Let's get his phone number for everybody to call him.
Because that should be on the website because
Yeah,
it's
no, I'm
coming up
looking.
like next week.
Looking, not seeing it. It's more towards the end of the month, if I am correct.
I think it's earlier this year, the 13th, or whatever it is.
Next week?
Yeah, I had it down.
Okay, how about we do this? A.B.A.T.E, public relations, no.
I had the state
What
party
the hell would it be under?
the 16th of June.
All right, let's look at the
Earlier than
16th of
usual.
June. You know what? Let's give this guy a call. Let's call our state legislative coordinator and see if he knows what's going on around the state anymore. Because I can't find the damn thing. Like
You'd think it
raffle,
would be on the site.
seminar.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Harper, state legislative coordinator for A.B.A.T.E of Illinois, and all-time cool guy, you know. We have you live on the air, and we're looking to see what the information is for the state party, and we just can't find it.
Really?
Yes. Oh, you missed it. President Preckwinkle was down here tonight.
Oh, okay.
She was on the show that's before ours.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
The people that do cannabis?
Yeah, that Aztec baseball, which I still don't understand. Don't understand it.
Right. Right.
Okay, before we go to the state thing, tomorrow night, what are we doing? Anybody know what's going on?
I have no idea.
Alderman Nick Spizzato wants every
And,
motorcyclist that they can get there, and
Yeah,
Napolitano, to a lesser extent, wants every motorcyclist they can get to come down to the 16th district for the support your annual police. Remember we did it last year, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going on tomorrow night. But now, let's get to this state party, because I know you have information and I don't want to call Ryan.
Yes, exactly. It is. I'm trying to get the exact dates for you.
And it's not,
this weekend. It is not the next weekend, but it is the following week.
that's what I kind of thought, but Diane told me it's the 16th.
That's what they had told me, so.
No, it's June 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
That's what it
And
usually
it
is. Yeah.
actually opens on
22nd?
Thursday the 22nd at noon.
Okay,
At the Menard County Fairgrounds in Petersburg, Illinois.
which is just north of Springfield, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and
I
that,
believe,
it does start on Thursday, right?
yeah.
So if anybody wants to go down, you can go down Thursday, enjoy yourself. And if you want to take the booth for a little bit, you're more than welcome.
Huh?
Do they have everything scheduled for the gate and everything? Check in?
They do. They
Okay.
do. They always need people. They always need people to help.
Okay. Well, if anybody's going down, they can help out.
Right, exactly.
Okay. What do we have going on legislatively as if I already don't know?
Right now, nothing. We are, with them dealing with the budget and everything, they cannot really call up any kind of bills that haven't gone through committees and stuff like that. So all our stuff is kind of dead in committee, in the Rules Committee or the Assignment Committee in the Senate.
So let me ask you this. If they were to be called back into session, they can, the governor can do that, correct?
The governor can call them back into session, yes.
And then is anything excluded, or if they're called back into
If they're called back, well, the problem is, since they didn't do the deadline of May 31st,
right?
anything that has to be passed by, I believe it's a 3/5 majority.
Okay, but my question is, if they're called back into session, Are they called back into session for specifically the budget or whatever business was pending?
Well, what it is it would have to be the budget and the budget stuff, and that's all they would really worry about. They're not going to worry about anything that's sitting, that's outside that prerogative, because then I believe, the press and everybody would jump on them that they're working on other stuff.
Instead of the budget. That's where I was going. Thank you.
Right. Right.
Right.
If they come back, they better be working on a budget. So.
We do know a little about politics, don't we?
By the way, I believe it's 9 people in the Democratic primary for governor now.
Really? Who just joined?
Almost
State
got enough for a
Representative
million.
Scott Drury from Highland Park.
Scott Drury.
Yes.
Never heard of him.
His claim to fame, he's the only Democrat in the House of Representatives that did not vote for Mike Madigan for Speaker.
Really?
Yes.
So he may be a friend.
Well, he's been a critic of the Speaker.
Nope, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I still think the term limit thing is not a bad idea. Okay? You want to make it a career?
He also called the state, when they passed the stopgap budget last time, that they were all a bunch of, everybody in the General Assembly was a bunch of heroin addicts. Because they liked taking a little bit and getting that good feeling, but knowing we'd have to do it again. Or something like that. So it was a big, they actually had the blurb on, I believe it was WLSAM today.
Okay,
The news.
I heard a rumor regarding
Yes.
Pritzker and a former governor.
Yes.
Do we know anything about that? Because I really want to talk about that.
If you read the Chicago Tribune,
I'm a Republican. I read USA Today.
oh, okay. Chicago Tribune got copies of the tapes of Rod Blagojevich and J.B. Pritzker in Pritzker's office, in Blagojevich's office, basically asking the then governor, or the governor at the time, to help him become state treasurer.
Really? What, do you want him to throw Judy Barr out?
I don't know. Well,
She'd have kicked his ass.
Judy Barr was controller.
Oh, okay.
But I believe instead of Mike Friggs, the current treasurer. Anyway, so Chris Kennedy, another Democratic candidate, commented on it because in this tape they're making fun of JB's sister, Penny Pritzker, part of the Obama cabinet, about her failed bank.
Her failed what, Dan?
Bank.
Bank.
Oh.
One of the banks that failed, like Giannoulis's bank.
Right.
So what happened was, they were making fun of her because one of her banks had failed. Chris Kennedy brought that up. So they've actually been playing that kind of heavily on the radio.
So how come it's not been on the TV or anything? It's just in print with Blagojevich and Pritzker.
It's been on the radio.
Okay.
You'd have to ask the TV stations whether they're not covering it.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Somebody get Dave Savini on the phone for me.
Yeah.
Or who is it?
Get Pam Zeckman.
Oscar, you hear that? Dan says get Pam Zeckman, Chuck Gowdy, and Dave Savini on this for us. And the other guy that was just chasing a car on Channel 7. One of the investigative reporters was chasing a truck the other day. So, what are you doing Saturday?
Going to the, I guess I better go to the spring fling.
I think so. And bring 2 people.
And yep, go to.
What's it? A
There's
meeting.
a meeting locked, yeah.
On Saturday? Yeah, on Saturday?
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Well, why don't you shoot over there to the meeting and then come over there?
Yeah, maybe I'll do both.
Yeah, why not? Well, give my regards to Broadway.
Sure.
And remember him to Herald Square.
All right.
Anything else going on, Dan, that we should know about around the state? Anything coming up? Anything on the horizon?
No, I probably at this month's BOD, I may kind of map out our legislative agenda for next year. Why not get started early? The big thing is we got to do something with ethanol, or at least get our gas protected.
Right.
Get premium gas for motorcycles. We can live with the 10% ethanol. We can't live with the 15% ethanol. And then basically we're going to end up fighting, these sound issues. And then we've got to see what happens with the city of Chicago with their sound detection devices on Leechford Drive.
Yeah, that kind of got quiet, didn't it? Not a bad thing.
It's not so much that it's quiet. They're told they can do it, so let's see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see if motorcycles make more noise than Wrigley Field.
Yeah, I think that's going to go sideways.
Yeah. So, or Lollapalooza.
Exactly.
Or,
Well, Dan, thanks for taking our call.
all right.
We'll get you down here next week and we'll talk more.
All right, talk to you later.
Good night. So, that was Dan Harper, our state legislative coordinator, filling us in on what's going on, all the scandals behind everybody running for governor. If you're going to run for a public office, here's the reason I don't run for public office. If you're going to run for public office, make sure nobody's got tape on you. Make sure nobody's got dirt on you. Make sure you haven't done nothing wrong. Me? Pfft, are you kidding? The minute I say, you know what, I think I'll run for, boom, headlines. I don't even have to say what office
I
I'm
had
going to
a
run
pretty
for.
clean record.
Well, mine's clean too, but now,
Believe me, if I'd been running Republican in Cook County,
So wait.
if I had a bad record, trust
Speaking
me.
of records, so I'm reading in the paper the other day, Diane ran for clerk of the circuit court, against Dorothy Brown. A lot of investigations going on there. You people that ran and voted for Dorothy Brown, shame on you. Here was the candidate you should have elected because she didn't take no money from nobody. Her husband, she don't have one. By the way, she's single. I'll give you Diane's phone number tonight. Let's see, single, always looking, and it's not bad, it's okay. Just once in a while I gotta tie her up, all right?
You said you wouldn't tell.
She does like that. Go ahead, send it through, Oscar.
Yes, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening. I'd like to encourage Diane to run again next time around for the same office, because you got a pretty good vote total, and your opponent, who is often referred to with the term honorable, which if you ask me is somewhat of a joke.
We've noticed.
If you read the papers, it looks like she's got a multi-level marketing scam going on, including those questionable real estate transactions with her husband. You've got a good, clean record, and you have every right to run for that office, and it would be a good validation for all the common people that you don't have to have mega bucks and mega donors. So I keep getting your message out, and I would encourage you to run again. You've always gotten my vote when you run, and I always encourage people to vote for you. God bless you, and I hope you consider running again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for calling in, and she will run again. We will
Listen,
force her to run again.
I was the top Republican vote getter. I got 43% countywide, and that's about as good as you can do, unfortunately, in Cook County.
Okay, so
We gotta
tonight,
keep trying to break the power.
Diane's gonna say goodnight. Say goodnight, Diane.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Bye.